Here's a shocking reality check. Despite President Donald Trump's bold campaign promise to slash electricity prices in half, Americans are now facing a starkly different scenario. Electricity costs are soaring at twice the rate of inflation. But here's where it gets controversial. While Trump blames Biden's policies for the surge, experts point to a complex web of factors, including the insatiable energy demands of AI and aging infrastructure, that defy simple political explanations. Last summer, during a fiery campaign rally in North Carolina, Trump declared, "We intend to slash prices by half within 12 months, maximum of 18 months. You will never have had energy so low as you will under a certain gentleman known as Donald J. Trump." Fast forward to today, and the numbers tell a different story. As of July, electricity prices had surged by 5.5% over the previous year. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, more than double the overall inflation rate. And this is the part most people miss. While gasoline prices have remained relatively low, electricity bills are skyrocketing, leaving many Americans struggling to keep up. Take Sherilyn Baker, an Arizona-based content producer whose electric bill has nearly doubled in the past year. "It's been a rough adjustment," she told CNN. Like many, she's forced to pay her bill in installments, adding daily stress to her life. She's not alone. About 1 in 6 U.S. households were behind on their energy bills as of March, with Americans collectively owing about $24 billion in utility debt. The White House, however, paints a different picture. Spokesperson Taylor Rogers claims Joe Biden's Green New Scam agenda crushed America's energy industry with stifling regulations, causing electricity prices to soar by more than 30% in just 4 years. But analysts argue it's not that simple. Bob McNally, president of Rapidan Energy Group, explains unusually fast electricity price increases are due to a perfect storm involving all market drivers: fast-growing demand, supply constraints, and infrastructure costs. One major driver of this demand? The AI boom. Massive data centers, some larger than football fields, are devouring energy at an unprecedented rate. Data center energy usage has tripled over the past decade, and AI prompts can consume up to 10 times more energy than a typical Google search. Here's a thought-provoking question. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, should we prioritize its growth over the immediate energy costs it imposes? On the supply side, rising natural gas prices are complicating matters. Natural gas, which accounts for about 40% of U.S. electricity generation, is 37% more expensive than it was last year. Add to that the costly repairs and upgrades needed for aging infrastructure. Some facilities date back to the 1960s, and it's clear why prices are climbing. For example, in California, utilities have invested heavily in fire risk mitigation upgrades, costs that ultimately get passed on to consumers. Trump's administration has also taken controversial steps, such as scrapping plans to retire coal power plants and halting clean energy projects like a nearly finished wind farm off the coast of Rhode Island. "Windmills are ruining our country," Trump recently argued. But New England's grid operator warns that such decisions threaten the reliability of the region's electric grid. Is this a case of ideology trumping practicality? Meanwhile, states like Texas and Iowa, which rely on a mix of wind and fossil fuels, have managed to keep power prices relatively low, challenging the narrative that renewables are inherently costly. There is an important role for renewables in achieving an affordable energy future, says Jesse Buchsbaum of Resources for the Future. Yet, the Trump administration's crackdown on clean energy raises questions about its long-term strategy. As power prices continue to surge, the pressure on households is mounting. Turning on the lights will require more of your paycheck, warns Joe Brusuelas, chief economist at RSM. The solution to inflationary bottlenecks is more supply, not less. What do you think? Is the current energy crisis a result of political policies, market forces, or a combination of both? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation that could shed light on this complex issue.